Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm almost 37 weeks pregnant now, but not for much longer. I mean, next time we go home, you're gonna be a dad. And what do you want to say? Welcome your baby into the world.
I hope he loves us as much as we love him. And we're happy to have him. And hope he's healthy. We're excited to meet you. We love you a lot. We're really excited. And we're both scared. We don't know what we're doing any more than you do. You're gonna pop out and you're gonna be like, what the hell? What is all this stuff? And we're gonna be going through it with you, buddy, because I don't remember being a baby. I don't remember learning all that stuff. So it's gonna be hard to teach him how to learn all that stuff for the first time.
It's true.
Yeah, we don't even really have our lives together, so it's gonna be hard to teach him the things. But
I know, we're gonna be all learning together at the same time.
we're gonna do our best. We love him, and we want the best for him, and we want the best life possible, and we want a better life for him than we had. And anything we do out of love, even if it sometimes feels like it's not, and it sometimes feels like we're punishing him, or our rules are stupid, or he doesn't understand it. Like, I just hope he knows that it's because we love him and we want what's best for him. You know, like if he's like, I want to go walk down the street to the Family Dollar, and we're like, no. He's like, it's so stupid. I'm
right
13. There. I should be able to do this. And it's like, we're not because we don't trust you, or because we don't think you're big enough. It's because we don't trust people out there. And we know the world is a crazy place, and we're trying to protect you from them. Like, we fully trust you, and we fully have faith in you. We fully have the most confidence ever that you're going to be like this amazing, well put together person that's going to be able to take care of herself. But the world's a terrifying place, and the things that people would do to you is scary. There's people out there that just want to hurt people just to hurt them. And that's my biggest fear, is something like that's going to happen to him.
And that's why we're here to protect you. And God will protect you and protect our family. I believe that. I believe we've been protected up to now. We're gonna keep being protected. If he comes here safe and healthy, like, that's a blessing.
Yeah, I just hope we can, communicate well enough to him to make him understand that the things we do, even if they don't seem fair or if they seem, like punishment to him, it's because we're trying to keep him safe and protect him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't just do things just to do it. We're not just trying to be bullies or make his life miserable. Like, he may not understand it now, but there was a lot of times my mom would let me do stuff, and I was like, this is stupid. Like, what do you mean you won't let me wander off into the woods when I'm 12 years old in the middle of the night with my friends?
Right.
And then, somehow I ended up alive, but
Everything we do is for love and for your best interest, and that even if we don't always get it right or make the right choices, like, we're coming from that place where we're trying to do it for the right reason.
And the biggest thing that I want to teach him and that I want him to learn and really grasp the concept of is that, like temporary happiness and momentary excitement and things like that are fleeting, and a lot of times they're dangerous, and they could have horrible outcomes, and you're going to be like, oh, but I want to go to this party with my friends and blah blah blah, and it's going to feel like in that moment, like, we're ruining your life by not letting it go. But it could be a dangerous situation. You could ruin your life, and 10 years down the line you're not going to look back and go, man, I really wish my parents would let me go to that one random party with my friends in 10th grade. Like, you're not going to remember those things in 10 years, but the effects that might come from the things that we're trying to protect you from are going to be lasting. So,
And there's plenty of ways to have fun that's safe fun and still have good life, and also temporary. When you talk about temporary, like, exciting moments or happiness or whatever, that's not worth it because it's dangerous or it's risky or whatever. I feel like similarly with, like, strong negative feelings, it's like trying to remember, like, the hard moments will pass and the hard days will pass, and, like, it's not defining of every moment of your whole life.
And, like, especially with me having anger problems my whole life and having to overcome that, like, it took a long time to realize that most of my reactions to my anger just caused more anger. Like, if I got mad and threw something against the wall and broke it and put a hole in the wall, it's like, okay, I didn't feel any better, but now I have a hole in the wall and now I have a broken thing. And it's like, if I would have just breathed and let that moment pass, then none of that would happen. It's like, when you react out of anger, the outcome is usually much worse than just letting it go. you know, and a lot of times, especially since he's gonna be a boy, I mean, as men, that's just how we're programmed. It's how our brains work. Like when we're angry, we react almost to express the fact that we're angry, so people know we're angry. You know, it's not like we need to show it off. It's not really any explanation for it. It's just how men are wired, and it's like you get angry, you need people to know you're angry, so you react out of anger. But you know, there's easier ways it doesn't. Like today, like something happened with the bike, and I was like, I'm getting mad. You know, like instead of just slinging the bike to let you know I was mad, I was like, I'm getting mad. You know, like you know I was getting mad. Maybe you didn't know the extent of it, but like I think we've gotten to a good point where now if I say that, you know, like okay,
Give it a minute.
yeah,
I do think that I like this advice of like anchoring my senses. That like if I'm freaking out or overwhelmed and I'm having trouble like getting back to my breath, that's where like you talking to me or touching me or helping me smell something like with the essential oils can help, or some way to like ground me in the moment and something other than what I'm feeling, you know?
yeah. And that's another thing too that I'm gonna have to teach him, and like there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna have to teach him that you're not gonna be able to just because of like
Being a man.
Being a man, yeah, like the the mentality of a man as far as like where the anger comes from, because with men like every emotion turns into anger. Like when we're sad it becomes anger, when we're anxious it becomes anger, when we're depressed it becomes anger, when we're scared it becomes anger, you know, like that's just how it works. So
Yeah,
it's
because
like
you said
sometimes
that's
you're
also what's when you express your feelings, that's what's more like socially acceptable or understood about men is like to see you angry versus to like see you sad or
like
something or
someone sees you
scared.
cry, nobody cares to know why you're angry, because then they also just see you as an angry person and they don't care to know the deeper meaning, and you can't explain like
The hurt, the fear, or
yeah,
whatever.
like oh my girlfriend just broke my heart so I punched a hole in the wall. They're gonna be like, wow, you're unstable. But if your girlfriend breaks your heart, you cry. They're gonna be like, oh well, you're a pansy little weakling. Like there's no
And we gotta figure out how we teach them that expression is okay,
yeah.
and that you gotta be okay in your own self and your own feelings, and not worry about how other people are always like perceiving you.
Yeah, and definitely something I want to teach him that I never learned and had to learn myself, and you know was never taught because I didn't grow up with a man in my life, is to not always let everyone know how you're feeling, because a lot of people will use that against you. You know,
It's
like
true.
when I'm going through stuff and I, you know, spill out my feelings and tell people what I'm going through and tell people what I'm experiencing in that moment, they're gonna take that and like a lot of people that listen to you and hear out your problems and act like they're there to listen and be a lending ear just want to have a story to use against you so they can gossip about you, you know?
You gotta find where you're actually safe.
Yeah, you gotta find your real friends that actually care. And those are typically gonna be the people that also share. Like,
Yeah.
if someone's willing to share their intimate, you know, deep thoughts with you, then you're probably safe sharing it with them because
It says it's a blessing crafted from his Libra sun, his double five numerology, and the global year 9 that he's arriving in. He's in a year 9. You know, the cycles go 1 through 9. Once you get to 1, it resets. But the world is in the number 9 right now, which means like we're at the end of a bunch of energy that has like culminated into this moment, and he's coming as a transition and a bridge between like new world and new energy of the next year, basically. Child of balance, born at the turning of cycles, you arrive with wings of freedom and feet of stone. May your spirit wander where curiosity calls, yet always find the ground that steadies your flight. You are the spark at the end of an old fire, the breeze that clears the ashes, the seeker who turns endings into beginnings. May your scales weigh change with harmony, your heart grow wide enough for every horizon, and your hand strong enough to build what endures. Welcome, child of the bridge between worlds, the star in the center, the spiral unfolding, the balance reborn. And I had saved a bunch of stuff about his potential names, but like I said, a lot of them ended up landing on 5s, which is interesting, which amplify curiosity and independence and creativity and versatility, freedom and adventure. Sweet. We love you, baby. going to be safe and protected. And you're going to show up healthy. And doctors are going to take good care of you. Help your transition into the world be easy peasy. I pray that you have a smooth transition and a healthy, happy life. Okay, update is I am fully dilated. Baby is basically coming out. I've been doing practice pushes for like half an hour. So it could be any time now. I think it'll probably happen at like 5 a.m. And we'll see. He's a wiggly, big personality boy. And he's helping stretch me out before he shows up, which I appreciate greatly. And we're excited. We're not ready, but we're excited. I love you. Love him so much. I can't wait for him to be here with us. I'm doing all this for him, for our family. We got this.